Did you know? Out of the 171 type combinations in Pokemon, there are 16 that are only held by a single family of Pokemon each. I recently covered the type combinations only held by one single Pokemon, and plenty of you thought I forgot about these guys. So, to all of you folks, I got you covered. Let's get into it. Introducing these elusive type combinations in order of introduction, we have Zubat and Golbat from Generation 1, with Crobat of course being introduced in Gen 2, somehow being the only poison and flying types. Moving to the Mons that started in Gen 2, Swinub, Piloswine, and of course Mamoswine introduced in Gen 4 are still the only ice and ground type Pokemon. Moving right into Gen 3, Baltoy and Claydol are currently the only ground and psychic types. Gen 4 introduced Snover and Abomasnow as the only grass and ice type Pokemon, which, like a fair number of these type combinations, is probably limited due to their quad weaknesses. Gen 5's entrants are Pawniard, Bisharp, and the recently added King Gambit as the only dark and steel type Pokemon. Gen 6 has the most entrants, the first one being Litleo and Pyroar as the only fire and normal type Pokemon. And following the normal type trend, there are also Helioptile and Heliolisk as the only electric normal typed Pokemon. A more unique type combination that I'm personally surprised by the lack of is Tyrunt and Tyrantrum as the only rock and dragon types. Moving right along, the Alolan forms making an entrance this time belong to Sandshrew and Sandslash with the ice and steel types with its 2 4x weaknesses. The newly added Pokemon from Gen 7 on the list are Cutiefly and Rabombi as the only bug and fairy type Pokemon. Moving right along, we have Gen 8 introducing Toxel and Toxtricity with the unique electric and poison typing. Impidimp, Morgrem, and Grimmsnarl also boast a pretty unique type combination with the Dark and Fairy type. And Fire types stay winning with this video with Snom and Frosmoth's Ice and Bug type combination. The Hisui region brought probably the most mentioned type combination from the last video, which is Hisuian Zorua and Zoroark being the normal and ghost type. Gen 9 introduced Shroodle and Grafaiai with the poison and normal typing. And lastly, Varoom and Revaroom have the steel and poison type combination. And before anyone mentions it, this line and this line both lost out thanks to Ogerpon, just like Scovillain did in the last video. So put some respect on Ogerpon's name, comment which of these type combinations shocked you the most, and subscribe to the channel or else Ogerpon's coming to bonk you.